The exterior is just so 10 out of 10, looking so good. This sounds like a spaceship. The craziest interior unit which you've ever seen in your entire life. For the first time ever, you have lights inside the seats, which is so cool. Is this really an AMG? No sound, electric. Let's go. Hello guys, I am back. Today welcoming you all with this. Right in front of us we have the all new Mercedes-AMG 2023 model EQE53, and in today's video I will be showing you why this EQE53 is better than the EQS53. So join me in today's video. I will be giving you a full tour of the exterior. Afterwards we will be also checking out the interior and then finish it all off with a resume. So first things first, let's talk about the numbers itself. The EQE is 27 centimeters shorter than the EQS, making it in my eyes way sportier also from the exterior design. This is, you can say, the smaller brother of the EQS, and here with the 53 version, this is the max you can get. There is no 63 with the electric EQE. So let's talk about the numbers and the price first. For an EQE base version, you pay 64,000 euros in Germany for an EQE 300. But if you want to step it up and get an AMG, you have two options with the EQE. You can go for the EQE43 or for the EQE53. With the EQE43, you pay 103,000 euros and you have a system output of 350 kilowatts, which equals 476 horsepower. With the EQE53, you pay just 6,000 euros more and have 460 kilowatts and 625 horsepower, which makes so much more sense. And then there's also one thing that I have to mention before we start with the walk around. If you look at this, the price for an EQE 500 is 87,000 euros, and then you just pay 16,000 euros more for an AMG version, the EQE 43. Back in the days you had to pay so much more when you wanted to upgrade to an AMG model. And now let's start with this baby right in front of us. We have the beautiful exterior paint, graphite gray magno, which makes this car look so brutal. We have the night package, we have some beautiful wheels, we have the carbon ceramic brakes, and a lot I have to show you. So let's get on and start with the tour. With the EQE, you have this front headline design. We have a single line here and then also a single light, which doesn't really make a lot of sense when talking about an E. I mean, with the E we always had like two lines or two dots, but with this one I was really confused. Also, we don't have the LED bar which we have with the EQS, just to make it more different to the EQS. Since we have an AMG, we have this front so-called Panamericana front grille, which is a huge panel with just the bars. And then the front is just the AMG line. I mean, the front, comparing this EQE53 with the normal AMG line EQE, the only difference we have is the grille. I mean, the panel. It's not even a grille. Talking about the side, you can also appreciate the one bow design and the gorgeous exterior paint. You have to agree with me on that. The exterior is just so 10 out of 10, looking so good. Everything is blacked out, no chrome at all. And we have these wheels. We have the multi-spoke AMG EQ wheels. These I think are 21 inches if I'm not mistaken, full black finish. And then we have the carbon ceramic brakes hiding behind with the carbon ceramic disc. And this is a pretty close one, guys, as you can see by the gap. And I have to mention, these are by far one of the most difficult wheels to clean. I just had that experience a few moments before. On the side, 4matic Plus badge, as we have an all-wheel drive EQE badge here as well. Seamless door handles as usual. Night package, everything blacked out. The rear wheels, we have again 21 inches multi-spoke, and then we have normal steel brakes, no carbon ceramic brakes in the rear, and also the rear axle steering comes with all the AMG standard. Let's talk about the rear, let's go. And here we have it, the all new EQE53 rear, and this is where things get interesting. When you compare the base EQE AMG line with the EQE AMG, you don't have a lot of differences. Let me just show you the differences. The only difference is the rear spoiler, the badges, and then the rear diffuser. Instead of having two lines here, we have three. That's it. There is not a huge difference when you compare the body of this car with the AMG line. I mean, there's literally no difference. Also, the body isn't wide or something. But keep in mind, you only pay 16,000 euros more to have an AMG. In the rear, I really love the exterior paint, and then you have this rear spoiler, really cool. Also with the brake lights here on top, which you don't have with the EQS. Anyways, let's talk about the interior. Now we will be sliding, so the door handles pop out. And then we also have the key over here. You can also just lock it moves in, unlock, it moves out. And there's a very cool sound. Listen to this. As soon as you lock the car, you have this. Wow. You have speakers in the front and in the rear, giving us this sound. Listen again. I just have to do it again. This sounds like a spaceship. But let's talk about the interior. And here we have the interior. And with the interior, we have this. Just look. Very cool animation here. Let me just clean the display. Give me a second. Get a hyperscreen, they said. You see? You can literally see all the fingerprints on it, but it's easy to clean. For that, I have my Mercedes Benz cloth inside every single car. There we go. It's clean. And now we can continue with the interior. So we are inside the EQE53 right now. Let me just start the ignition for you guys. As soon as we do that, we have the steering wheel buttons coming alive with the new animation. Lovely. You can change the driving mode here from slippery, individual, comfort, sport, sport plus. There's no race, unfortunately. Also here on the right hand side, you can change the sound of the car. Listen. No sound. Sporty sound. Powerful sound. And while driving, it's a bit louder, actually. So I'll be turning the sound off. Let me just switch it to comfort first. You have the hyperscreen with the EQE53 common as standard, if I'm not mistaken, 100%. Something really cool is the co-driver's view, and then we have this driver's display and the main display for the driver, combining 3 displays, making it look like a single one, 144 centimeters in total, the craziest interior unit which you've ever seen in your entire life. And then we have the ambient colors covering you. Also here on the seat, talking about the seat, for the first time ever you have lights inside the seats, which is so cool. And then here on the headrest, AMG Affalterbach emblem, AMG emblem right over here as well. And then we have the red seat belts, which is also pretty cool. And then the AMG steering wheel, flat bottom, round top, side is finished in Dinamica Alcantara, and the steering wheel buttons as well. I'm not the biggest fan of the steering wheel, to be honest. I don't know how you guys feel. Do you like the steering wheel or not? To be honest, I'm still not convinced. How do you feel about it? Leave it in the comment section below. Also in the rear, you have a lot of space. Red seat belts as well. Pretty cool. And then here in the center, you have the third seat. But instead, you can also pop this down and then you have 2 cup holders. Really cool. Or you just move it up. There we go. All in all, guys, how do you like the interior of the EQE53? Normally, at the end of my videos, I would do the sound check. Starting up the car and then revving it. So let's try it with this one. 3, 2, 1. Switching it up to Sport Plus and starting up the car right over here. So you have a starting sound and animation, and that's it. You don't have more. I think you can also put the car into drive and then hold the brakes. This is the only sound you get. And also you have the powerful sound on right now. You can also turn it off, so you have no sound at all. Is this really an AMG? No sound, electric? So let's start the drive. In comfort, we have no sound at all. And then you have this sound button right over here, where you can activate the sound. Yeah, you can hear it. And then we have the powerful sound. When braking and when accelerating, you have cool sound response with this, but without, you have no sound at all. It drives like a normal electric EQE. We are right now on the entrance of the Autobahn, guys. Wow, you hear that sound? Pretty cool sound though. It's not comparable to a V8 AMG, but still very interesting and cool to experience that. Braking down. We will be pulling up on the right hand side over there, and then we will be doing a race start, okay? So now this part of the Autobahn is unrestricted. Let's start with a race start from here, okay? Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Autobahn is a bit crowded, guys, unfortunately. Come on, buddy. But how do you guys like the sound? You hear that? Pretty cool. Let's hunt down the Porsche. And then, guys, let me show you one cool thing about this. The sound experience of the AMG electric vehicles. You just go right into the settings, then you go to vehicle. Here we go, you have the sound experience. You have two options here. We are right now with the performance, but you can also go with the authentic sound. Listen. So, do you prefer this or this? Also listen to the braking. I rather prefer performance sound. So guys, that's it basically for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's drive inside the all-new EQE53. What is your opinion regarding the AMG electric vehicles? Do you like them or you don't like them? How do you like the sound experience inside? Please share all your opinions in the comment section below. Which car should we film next? And do you think I should do a drag race with an AMG electric vehicle against a Tesla on BMW EV? Already looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.